So do you think two Pokemon executives were hanging out watching the first season of Reincarnated as a Slime and then turned to each other and said, I got an idea. So Pokemon Pokopia has come out, and I wasn't planning to buy it myself because I'm not a big fan of Animal Crossing, and this seemed very similar. But the internet has made it look like so much fun, I ended up buying it on impulse. And after playing what felt like just a little bit, I went to go see if the sun had set, and saw that it was actually going up instead. And now that I'm in too deep, here are my thoughts. In Pokopia, you play as a Ditto who's taken on the form of a human trainer, waking up in this wasteland that's devoid of humans or Pokemon, all except for one named Professor Tangrowth. And it becomes your mission to restore the environment, and in so doing, bringing back Pokemon, and hopefully people, while unraveling the mystery of why everyone disappeared in the first place. How do I explain complicated simplicity? This game never gives you a task that's too monumental to deal with without too much time, but on the way to completing that, you'll usually get interrupted by several smaller tasks, and if they involve Pokemon that you like, you'll usually stop to take care of those first. So you end up in this gameplay loop of trying to do your laundry, but ending up cleaning your room first. In my playthrough, I came to a point where a Pokemon requested me to unblock a cave entrance that had been covered by volcanic ash. I removed the blockade, but now I was in this habit of removing debris from the rest of the map that was making a mess. And as it turns out, there were other Pokemon who wanted me to do that, so I had ended up clearing 2 tasks in one go. And this was a pretty consistent happening across the hours that I played through. My natural curiosity lined up with what the game was going to ask me to do. And that's just a sign of good game design. Now, I will say that this game is slow, which is to be expected, so is Animal Crossing. It's supposed to be a cottagecore day in the life of Pokemon Simulator. So you're only intended to play a few hours a day, I'd say 2 to 3. Hell, the Pokemon will even warn you if you're staying up in the middle of the night, and then come back tomorrow when certain tasks are completed and plants had time to grow. Even to this point where I believe I'm somewhere between 10 and 16 hours into it, I only unlocked maybe 10% of what I think is out there. But again, that's by design. This is a slow burn game. This isn't Minecraft creative mode. You want that lovely little homestead with all your little friends? Then you gotta work for it. You're in for the long haul. And as for the story and mystery, I'm not that far into it myself. I've been stumbling across clues and hints, but again, this is a slow burn game, so it's not like I'm running through it in a linear fashion. Maybe I'll have more to say about that in a future video, but for now, I'm just enjoying my daily little life with all my little friends. I'm glad my impulse buy worked out, but what do you guys think? Also, check out Paper Ninja on Webtoons and Global Comics. Really helps me out.